That looks fine. I think we are just good to go. And so we shall. Kettenram. I want to know what the fuck's up with you. Oh, the final quest for the zone. I guess we saw that coming. Kettenram, living legend and Eorzean explorer extraordinaire, would like to chat. I bet he would. This ain't no place for a proper chat. Me cabin's just north of the city. Blue Eyes Abode, as people here call it on account of me dazzling twinklers. Charming. Hello. I want to see what everyone has to say about this. I wonder how long it's been since he settled down here. I've heard that upon Kettenram's disappearance, explorers from across Eorzea banded together in search of him, but I doubt they ever thought to look here. That is true. The man values his privacy. Oops, I've already talked to you. A rather humble residence for a legendary explorer. I would have expected a manor decorated with exotic treasures. What about you, Kettenram? Not but 4 walls and a roof, but enough for most folk. Make yourselves comfortable. Okay. We proceed. Why did you choose to settle down in Mamuk? They haven't exactly been welcoming to outsiders, legendary explorer or otherwise. All the more reason to keep a weather eye on them. Though seeing how you've won them over, methinks I'll have less need for vigilance. I'm here at Galul Jaja's behest to ensure his hard-won peace is kept, and incidentally to remind Zuriel Jah of his duty as elector, should he have forgotten it. My old man ordered you to stay here. That's no way to treat an honored guest. I'd say I'm more than your father's guest by now, or didn't you see the sepulchre atop Worker's armor? That's right, Kettenram was one of the names. Your father and I fought shoulder to shoulder in many battles, Valigarmanda being but one of our triumphs. He and I are brothers. So when your brother tells you to stand watch, you stand watch. You trust in his judgment and his strength of will, even if that means you have to sit out the occasional scrap. Surely you understand such a bond, surrounded as you are by all these bright and eager faces? I do. My comrades are my strength, and it's thanks to them that I understand Papa's hopes for this nation, what I must continue to protect. Then prove your readiness for the throne, Wuklamat. Find the Golden City. Oh, I will. With these ones beside me, even uncovering a legend should be child's play. Especially since I believe I already have. Oh. Prowl's wisdom coming in clutch? All by yourself? How? When? Alice shaking her head. Stop it, girl. Well, as you know, electors are forbidden from giving unfair advantage to claimants. So when Hunmuruk refused to divulge why my grandfather passed through Ikbrash 20 years ago, his silence spoke volumes. You think Galif's visit had something to do with the Golden City? Precisely. Moreover, only the Yokhui who lived in Yaktel ever dreamt those golden dreams. When exposed to certain triggers, those with magical aptitude have been known to receive visions. And if Gerfurler's abilities are at all representative, the Yokhui are no strangers to the arcane. Which means the dreamers of Eld likely owe their experiences to their inherent qualities and their proximity to the city itself, here in these forests. Then all we need to do is search Yaktel from top to bottom, right? It would behoove us to try and narrow our focus. To that end, I propose we return to Mamuk and make inquiries. While there, we can all take the opportunity to see to any necessary travel preparations. When everyone is ready, let us assemble at the Aetheryte. A sound plan. Also, Kryl is already proving to be an indispensable member of the team. Ah! I still don't know how to say this name, but you are Kakio's boy, ain't he? She told me about you. Said she tasked you with finding the Golden City. Aye, I might even succeed, despite my best efforts. I had begun to think it was a fool's errand. My own fruitless search in my youth proved as much. Yet here ye are, older and wiser, playing the fool again. Courtesy of the company I've been keeping, perhaps. Oklamat's not the only one to have grown thanks to her comrades. Nice to see a little bit of development with Erenville. We'll find it. Together. I'm glad we're seeing some good character developments. Was I ever that young? Damn. What's up, Erenville? You waited for me. It seems Ketenram knows my mentor, so we chatted for a bit longer. Alphino said to meet by the Aetheryte, so I'll see you there. It's not very far, but I'm lazy, so teleport it is. 100 gil easily spent. Destination. Just for me. The gang. The merchants were more than happy to mend my gear and sell me supplies. One would hardly believe that they were ever averse to aiding visitors. You won't believe how many Najul they gave me. Now all we need is a hint to point us in the right direction. City of Gold, here we come. I think I can offer that much. This Milalja. What wisdom do you have? I have an inkling of where the Golden City might be. Milalja and Zararilja. You've come to help us. No. As an elector, I am forbidden from speaking of the Golden City, but my wife is beholden to no such constraints. That's very kind. Then anything you can tell us would be greatly appreciated. Our people have lived here for centuries. There is no corner of this forest we do not intimately know, save for one. Do you recall the place I showed you, where my son confessed the truth of blessed siblings? That stone pier stands at the entrance of the Skydeep Cenote, the final resting place for children we lost to our zealotry. Precious few are permitted beyond the cenotaph doors, and we have not explored its deepest recesses. If the Golden City is in Yaktel, it may well be hidden there. Will you permit us to search for it? I have no reason to refuse you. No longer will we rely on blessed siblings, nor will we conceal the sacrifices made to conceive them. The Cenote is no longer under our protection. It is a dismal burial ground, and our children deserved better. Their bodies will be moved to a place of comfort and peace. Ah. I'm sure Bukul Jaja would appreciate that, and we're here to offer any help if you need it. Yeah. Your father also visited the Cenote, come to think of it. It was many years ago by now, but a notable affair due to the foreigner he brought with him. A mage, I believe. Truly? The Dawn Servant did not disclose his reasons, but he descended past our cenotaph and into the old Yokhui quarries. There's a dungeon for sure. We're going into a dungeon big time. Doubtless the very same ones excavated by Vorporlor's dreamers. Then the Golden City must be there. In the depths of the Skydeep Cenote. Hello, Fire and Steel. I am very much enjoying the expansion. I need to like reel in my excitement because I'm streaming like 7 hours a day. But I'm having a hoot. Hope you're doing well. Thank you, both of you. We'll set out straight away. You will find a winged beast or two lingering in Gokdrak Descent. They will carry you below. I believe in you, Third Promise. You will make a magnificent Dawn Servant. Let's go. Wuklamat will be Pirate King. We will find the One Piece. This is it, everyone, to the Skydeep Cenote. I hope I'm saying that right, because they did say it in a cutscene at one point, so there is a confirmed pronunciation. I believe it is Cenote. But watch me be just gravely incorrect. Imposing beast, you can't fool me, that's an Alkonost. I know what that is. Oh, we even get a little cutscene. I thought they would just teleport us. They've done such a good job with the map designs for this. I say looking at like a uniformly colored cavern, but the reason the maps work is because they are in contrast with one another. It's the reason this works is because it is strongly contrasted with what's above. It's just very memorable. I can smell a dungeon. This is the Cenotaph, which means that beyond these doors is, right of succession or no, disturbing the souls that rest here feels wrong. I know, but I can't turn back. Let's pay our respects at the very least. Hey Destra, how you doing? We'll do a little prayer. Let's go. I'm ready to complete my journey. Omi, I hate to break this to her, but we are level 95. We are not close to the end of the journey. I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows we're level 95. Dungeon time. Let's go. I've only seen bits and pieces of the first dungeon in the presentations they've done. So now we're well and truly into completely unknown territory for me. I'll run this with Trust as well, just so we can take our sweet ass time and not stress about things. Let me... it feels a bit boring to have two Ictomancers, but I do want Kryl's input. This is like so much... This is just as much her journey as it is Wuklamat's, so... I think we have to keep her. Let's go. Damn dark immediately. Look at that. This is like an Elden Ring map. Jesus. Oh, I got something in my eye. Jesus. Okay. Preparing my motifs. Let's go. This is a really good dungeon theme. At least so far. Look at these roots. Yeah, for sure. I mean, all the forest above. Now it's time for first boss. Some sort of manta ray, hello. Cute little creature. Feather ray. Alright. Oh shit, she just run. I didn't think she would run in if I was not on the... like beyond the threshold, so to speak.
Are you alright?
I don't know, are we? Death. Boots offending, that's nice. This is my secondary job. Or role as tank. Used to be my primary, but now we're Pictomancy. Sorry, what does this look like? Elevator or well structure? It has this portcullis thing going on. Oh, we're going way down. Oh, I think the game freaked out a little bit at me casting a spell while falling. Oh my god. I'm guessing this is the quarry. So these are Yokoi quarries, yeah. Rats, there are rats. Rats. Where's the giant rat that makes all of the rules? Workers arise, eliminate the rats. Okay. Sure. If you say so. These things look cool, what the fuck are they? Will it insert itself, or will it just awaken this thing? Oh, it will insert. Funny little robot. Core engaged. Firearms is risen. Damn. Little golem. Thunder respected? Purple? And dead. Oh, level up. Why does it give me a new Pictomancer gauge thing? Oh, my Living Muse combo gets extended. Yeah. I get to summon new creatures, is what's gonna happen. The thing I was complaining that Krile can do, I will now be able to do myself. Also, this looks fucking weird. Very stark contrast all of a sudden. I do not trust it. Cody Packer. Not sure. Oh, ay, whoa. I'm not sure what I expected, but this is not it. The fuck, that looks so cool. What the fuck? Hey yo. Hey yo. Get in there, we'll come up. Cutscene immediately. It's gonna be like a Rubik's Cube. Nope. Not a Rubik's Cube. Oh, big, very big golem. God, that looks cool. Is that the Sephiroth rig? Or Sephiroth? I guess is his real name. I think it might be. I think it might be. Okay. I will BRB for just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back. I return. Alright. Let's see if we can fight this thing. Oh. Spawns little platforms. That is big. Okay. Okay. What does that mean? Okay. Oh my god. The flare. I'm forgetting to re-up my motifs. I should. Oh. Oh, treasure. Oh my god, did I just luck out and get a little guy? Hell yeah. Okay. I got a little guy. Criatura. So, because I know some of the stuff will be very like lightning aspect themed in this expansion.
I thought this place was of Yokhui origin. But is this glowing stone their creation as well?
Something I wanted to consider early on was if the City of Gold is only gold because of conductivity, if Aetheris, if Eidolon works the same as Earth, with gold being a lightning conductor. But we'll see. Like, it's only gold because it's like super lightning techno.
So. I've never seen anything like it.
Then it's from an even older time.
But maybe I'm full of bullshit.
Don't tell me it's the Allagans again.
Lamau, she said it. Acknowledged. This is fucking funny.
While study would be required to confirm, it does not appear to be reminiscent of their designs.
True. Very different aesthetic. I want to go through the blue thing. I want to go through the blue thing.
A golden light. Could it be?
There's something on the other side, but how do we get over there?
Does it walk? I mean, it spawned... Yeah, exactly. It spawned all the platforms last time. Let's see. Technology. This is a very elegant move, though, if I'm going to be honest. The moving segmented platforms.
that's how, apparently.
Right then. Let's go and take a look.
Let's have a little look-see. I'm excited. Oh, the little band of glowies are glyphs. Didn't realize. Hey, Min. I will hydrate, thank you.
That seal. That's Charlian and no mistake.
I'll trust you for it. Well, let's see if we can break it then. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's a seal, and then behind it is a
How
door.
do we open it?
Well,
Come look at
Clamat,
this.
you have the fucking... We've been told how to open it. What are you talking about? See? Dum-dum?
Tablets might be a good fit, wouldn't you say?
Just puts them into the wrong order. I'm just like, I don't remember how it goes. Wow. Go through the door. Go through the door.
Leave it to Alfino.
Very cool transition. Look at that. What the fuck have we walked into? So it's gold after a fashion. It's just not gold, the material. Also, what the fuck is this theme? This slaps.
Is this it? The Golden City?
Though there is some resemblance, it doesn't quite live up to what the Yokhui described from their dreams.
This is a new leitmotif. This is not the Dawntrail leitmotif we know. This is new. Important. Whenever Soken brings up a new, like, musical identity, it's worth remembering. Okay.
Well done! Well done, indeed.
Hello?
You, my dear daughter, have found the entrance to the City of Gold and triumphed in the right of succession.
So we did it.
Oh, is it we're just supposed to turn around here and leave? But you are Dawn Servant, congrats.
We made it to the end.
For Kryl, I feel like it's just the beginning. Hey Red, how you doing? Yeah, Kyle wanna open that door.
You seem more perplexed than joyous.
Mm-hmm.
It's just... This place is unlike anything we've seen in Tural. Never mind the peculiar stone. So I am given to wonder, what exactly lies beyond that gate?
Good question.
Nothing less than the golden city of legend, I assure you. A circumstance prevents us from opening the gate.
Why?
As to what the city is and what Gall of Valdesium discovered all those years ago, this knowledge and more, I will share with you after your ascension. What you choose to do with it will be up to you.
It's the entrance to it, if nothing else.
The Golden City is real. It took a while, but I finally found it.
Good job, Aaronville.
Ha ha! Come, let us return to Duliola.
Home at last.
Oh, I'd feel so... It's right there. Or just bang on the door. Nope, we're teleported back to Tony. How are you doing, Carl? I understand now why the students of Badessian were petitioned. But what were my grandfather's findings? Not only regarding that stone, but that gate. Yeah, I know. I know, we'll open it. Well, we've done it. We've seen Wuklamat to victory in the right of succession. Like me, I expect you to have no few questions about the Golden City, but they must wait until our claimant has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I am given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. In the meantime, let us all enjoy some well-deserved rest. Fine. Fine. You may now enter Skydeep. Yeah. Upon speaking with... Oh. We're already at such a juncture. Oh, actually, yeah, no, it's fine. Let's do the cutscenes. No, it's not fine. Sorry, I need to, very important. I need to extract materia. Very important. Very important. Juncture is the wrong word, but I don't know. Milestone, point. Point of many big cutscenes in a row. Upon speaking with Peshekwa, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. Very classic message that all Final Fantasy players are very, very familiar with. Welcome back, and may I congratulate you on Wuklamat's victory in the Rite of Succession. It is our great honor to host the comrades of our future Dawn Servant. Such a grand journey has doubtless left you fatigued. Please relax and enjoy your stay. Quest accepted of enjoying my stay. It will be very difficult. Yeah, I'm sure the... Oh, sometime later. Yeah, I'm sure the Ascension rite will go off without a hitch. No drama whatsoever. Hello? Surprised to see me. I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? No. Just kidding. I haven't properly thanked you. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly you. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. No probies. I only did as you might have in my position. He's a little softy. My primary business in calling is to deliver a message from Lamati. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawnservant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. Bruh, I'm not ready for a job. While making no mention of me. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist Lamati is not up to you. No. I completely misread that. Whether you continue to assist Lamati is not up to you. There we go. That is all, if you'll excuse me. Sure thing. Pat him on the butt on the way out. What up, homie? You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. I'll see what I can do. I'm such a sucker for his color scheme, the purple eyes with the green hair. It's a good combo. And thus it arrived. The ceremony? The day of the Dawnservant Ascension ceremony. That's what I said. There's even some giants in the crowd. God damn. There he is.
What a crowd! As befits the changing of dawn servants.
For sure. Coo. I mean, I have a hunch. Something's gonna go bad.
It's starting.
Oh, is that the blank little monolith that they've moved? That is probably not blank anymore?
Look! He's here!
I like that the head of Reason is still
The head of Reason
napping.
is resting again.
Yeah.
Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
No, he's snoozing. Don't worry about it.
People of Tuliolal, you honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next.
They're not.
The succession of dawn servants.
They're not blind, but they just have those milky eyes by like naturally. That's just what Mamulja look like. The head with the curtain is snoozing, though. He's snoozing like 99% of the time now in old age. Veil, that's the name, right?
But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph in the City of Gold.
Wow. Kitty. It's our baby girl.
My daughter, Wook Lamat.
It's our baby girl. Look at her. Yes, yes, queen, yes. Let's go. Oh my god.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Yes.
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuli Yolal!
I mean, she's earned this for sure. Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tulihyolal. But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in Kozamauka, I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Pibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering.
What a journey.
Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community. For we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolal I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness.
Well said.
Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness.
Very well spoken. Whoa, we're getting the fucking Dawntrail on ice. Musical version. This is fucking Balan Wonderworld shit.
I say mine, but
All
the
right.
Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Oh. Is that why you didn't mention your brother?
Dear. What is she doing?
Oh my god, even Dad is like, huh? Whoa! Whoa! Stuck the landing though.
My father led Tulihyolal to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But
Oh, please
my
tell me
one
your
head
brother.
can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better,
Yeah.
I'll
Oh my
be
god.
someone else.
Co-run the shit with your brother. That's so good, please.
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack.
Kona, let's go! It's our boy!
So what do you say? Be Dawn servant with me, Kona.
Bruh. Yeah. Fucking completely dumbfound this boy. He let him be Gormless. Oh my lord. Look at them.
Lamachi, are you certain?
I mean, she looks pretty certain. Just say yes, buddy.
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn servant.
I mean, I can't fault her logic.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
Oh? That of our siblings. No, the people. Maybe.
During
I
my
don't know
time
what
abroad,
I was saying.
I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north. I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions, I failed to understand what I was too eager to cast aside, and the very people I wish to protect. My own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tuli Yolal prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less.
Well said.
For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Yeah, good speech. Good lad. Clap, 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 clap. Look at this cool rock we found.
Glad this didn't go to waste.
It's the blank one for sure.
This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Bold to have that inscribed before getting a yes.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
This is very insightful of you. I think this is a very good outcome.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud. Of course you knew.
I had a hunch. Oh. Yeah.
It's been 3 years since my brother left us.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
Hence the call for a new Dawn servant. He knew his time was limited.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolo.
Hell yeah. God, I forget how fucking big that palace is. Jesus. That shit is gigantic. Actually went off without hitch. They're Dawn servants now. Wuklamat was brilliant up there, wasn't she? The part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say our new Dawn servants will be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolal is bright indeed. I agree. No coup. No coup today. Yet. Who knows? Earlier in Yaktel. It's the Weaver, right? I think.
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Yeah, this dude has to be like a hundo. If he was fighting Valigarmanda and shit 80 years ago. Oh, don't kill him. Come on now. What the fuck? 95. Dawntrail orchestrants. Okay, sure. Kryle is brimming with pride. Wuklamat has truly come into her own, has she not? Indeed, even as she moved the people with her heartfelt words, she retained her characteristic spontaneity, as evidenced by her nomination of Kwana as fellow Dawnservant. As sudden as it was, I would like to believe she gave it all due consideration. She could do far worse. Kwana completed every feat except the last, and that he only forfeited to help Wuklamat secure victory. I look forward to seeing how Tuliolal will prosper under their care. Yeah. Hello, baby girl. Everyone, thank you for coming. I could see you all perfectly from up there. That was an impressive speech, Dawnservant. I told you, no titles. Besides, after everything we've been through together, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you to call me Lamati. Ah, that's so sweet. I'll try to pronounce it correctly. Oh, don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it will be with love. Oh, that's sweet. If we do mispronounce it, please correct us, but it would be my honor to call you Lamati. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins, if such a notion appeals to you. Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. I want to thank my supporters who's visiting for the occasion. Could you wait for me here? Of course, we'll keep ourselves entertained. That said, would you join me, BBQ? Oh, interesting. Sure. Wonderful. Come and meet me outside the Winged Walk then. Oh right, she wanted to invite me to a seat of office. But I don't wanna be a fucking... I don't wanna work public office. That sounds boring as fuck. I'm happy being an adventurer. Hey, what's up? Ready? Let's go. Our first stop is Aunt T's Tacos, and not just for a snack, I promise. Wokavu and Mablus should be there. Wuklamat is now accompanying you. Keep her at your side? Yeah. We're accompanied by Wuklamat. We're gonna make the rounds and talk to people. There they are. Dawnservant Wuklamat. Words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. No titles. No need for formalities, I'm still the same old me. Alright then, I shall forgo formalities. Ah, but I cannot. You are Dawnservant. Too disrespectful it is to address you without your due title. As Dawnservant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Thank you for helping Wuklamat become Dawnservant, BBQ. Political opinions in our community may have been divided, but a Dawnservant's ascension presents us all with prime opportunity. Which is why I convinced everyone to participate in a commemorative sales campaign. How very opportunistic of you. A wonderful plan, no? My first big undertaking as merchant. I do like the sound of a sale, so long as I'm not persuaded to buy too much. It's so good to see you all again. I wanted to personally thank each of you for your help. The feat of reeds and the feat of gold were my first true tests as claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Now that you've given me a taste for celebrating culture, I can't wait to see what else Tuliolal has to offer. in Saktural, for example. As always, you must observe proper etiquette. I would be happy to offer my services as a tutor, should you desire them. I can think of no better instructor. I'll be sure to bring Kuana as well. Your duties as Dawn Servant will be plentiful, but don't forget your promise to attend Yeehaw next season. Of course, I wouldn't miss it. When I've made a name for myself as a merchant, I'll come by the palace and tell you all about my biggest sales. I look forward to it. I have been personally attending your alpaca's care. Dare we hope to see you at the ranch again? Tell my fluffy spit-filled friend that Booklamont will visit soon. Anyway, he'll have to excuse us. Oh, you haven't seen Fonjantena around here, have you? The tall, slim fellow with long pointy ears? I saw a man matching that description by the weapons dealer in Bayside Bevy, in the company of a moblin and a pair of yokoi, if I remember correctly. Bayside Bevy, got it. Time to see the next gang. Enjoy the festivities, everyone, and the tacos. Let's be on our way. We can walk that, easy. Argentine, it's been a minute. Made any cool stuff? Dawn Servant, Bibiku, you honor us with your presence. Thank you for coming, everyone. I know the journey to Tulilal isn't a short one. A long road worth the travel to congratulate new Dawn Servants. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the accolades of this day be his offerings to the future he envisioned. The High Luminary and I attend on behalf of Warlord's Echo. Had our people come en masse, we would have been an obstruction. Nonsense. You're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. I'm glad to see you hale and whole, Bibiku. Though I know little of the particulars, I can only imagine your latest adventure has been both long and colorful. Beginning with near shipwreck, if you'll remember. Yet here we stand, celebrating the ascension of your claimant. Yeah. When my journey began, I thought only of preserving the peace that my father worked so hard to create. But the feat of pots, the feat of proof, and the feat of ice showed me that peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness, that was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliolal I want for you all. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozamoka and the Yokoi of Chirwagar Saltern. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may the Chirwagar come to accept your peace. Their beliefs have stood for a millennium. While not easily shifted, neither are they immutable. Ha, well, I can be pretty determined. They'll come around eventually, mark my words. I can vouch for the efficacy of such determination. Thanks to the Moblin's hospitality, I've been able to rediscover the joy of my craft and honor my father's legacy. Now that good living is secure, the village overflows with field smiles. Such cooperation between Hellpants and Potsworn is the spirit of a healthy pot pact. A partnership like yours is bound to be fruitful. I look forward to seeing the fantastic pieces you produce. There are some other people I'd like to see, so we should take our leave. Let's try and find Hunma Rook. The Shbrash Rash. I believe I saw him on the sands below. The Gleam Sands, thank you. Gleam Sands is a good name. I like that. Enjoy your time in the city, and remember, this will always be your home too. As I feel like with that, the natural light is getting a little dark in here. Hold up. It's a little better. Ah, and Ciriljan Milalja are here as well. Then this should be the last gang. We have to see. My, you honor us with a personal visit, Dawn Servant. Congratulations upon your ascension. No, none of that. My title may have changed, but I'm still just Wuklomat. More than just, I'd say. You've grown into a leader fit for this nation. Your father must be proud. I hope so, but big events like this makes me wonder, you know? What my birth parents might say if they knew. Oh. Look at them. I imagine they would say it fills their heart with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you've become. I owe you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. No biggie. I told Bakul Jaja to stay with us so we could all congratulate you in person. But he marched off, muttering something about not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. I'm sure he'll find it in his own time, especially if he knows his family is there for him. That we are. By the by, have you seen Ketenram anywhere? Tanqua, that is. Ketenram, was it? A strong name, if a bit exotic. We called upon him before leaving Mamuk, but he wasn't at home. I don't recall seeing him at the ceremony either. The first promise was notably absent as well, though I assumed he required time to salvage his injured pride. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite a shock to him. As for Tanqua, I'm sure he's around here somewhere, or ready to appear when we least expect him. I mean, he's been pretty good at that. We'd best be going, but relax, and make yourselves at home, and come and visit us anytime. Alright, I think I found everyone I could find. Let's return to the others in Winged Walk. Oh, the whole... No, that's just... I was like, oh, the whole gang. No, it is the whole gang. I thought maybe it was just player characters. Kryl, what's up? Welcome back. I hope you didn't rush on our account. I honestly forgot they were waiting.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
I have. Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me.
I'm sorry, no can do. A, my heart belongs elsewhere.
I'm not forcing you, of course.
B,
but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here.
I'm a bit of a traveler, one might say. Some might call me the Traveler.
Ah, that's right. This is for you. A permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Correct.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no?
Correct. Damn, I wonder if we won't see the City of Gold until like a later patch, maybe.
I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you.
I'm very happy that your journey is over, but I'm just level 95, so I have places to be.
Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For sure, for sure, for sure, for sure.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
Your mentor, perhaps?
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamook, we were reminded of a profound truth. That is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for two sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it. And by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tula-Yolal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
Practical.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
For sure. That is on the to-do list. That's the plan.
Of course. You're hardly the type to leave half a continent unexplored.
For sure.
Then perhaps we could travel together?
You're always welcome,
The
Aaron.
person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have no particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Be happy to have you.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
Alright. I kind of saw this coming. But still bold for us to just kind of park a character halfway through the expansion. I'm guessing we'll have like 2 storylines, in a sense. With the other one beginning now.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
Will do. Hello, Kana. Look at the
We're friends to the end, you hear
siblings.
me? Friends to the end!
Yay! Nakama. Adieu. Bonne chance. Alright. Skygate, Skygate. I'm way too excited to just leave it at that. I still have time tonight. We still have time for more adventure. Past these gates and over the bridge lies Shaktural. You have your permit, yes? Packed and ready? No last minute stops to make before we leave? I need to shit. No, just kidding. Ah, forgive me. I'm afraid traveling with our new Dawn servant may have scarred me for life. Give me that orchestrion roll right now. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. We got a little guy in the dungeon. Ooh, in the depths of Skydeep, Cenote. Oh, I feel like it's not gonna be a future, like, level 100 dungeon. It is immediately story relevant. Hi! You got here. Clearly. Wait. Is it you? Yeah, no, yes. Is it Salul? Yes, yes, it's Salul. I guess Kettenram also had the Scare Stone? I don't know how else he would have gotten one. But will you be able to get any further? Because our test was just to get here. And why does he press further? This is the gate to the Golden City? Oh, Surreal is with him. That explains a lot. There we have the reason why they're here. Bastard Supreme. Ah, fuck, I should have been reading that. What he discovered was something that Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever, or so we thought until the Right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tanqua would be entrusted with its safekeeping, had I known that doddering old fool carried a set of keystones. Okay, there we have the explanation. We might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. Whoa, I never noticed there was like flowing in the door. So you say, yet the new Dawn Servant succeeded where I could not. Taking the throne will be no easy task. Coup. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. A goofy little artifact? I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. Okay. Yeah, right, he is a royal advisor, so that would make sense. You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. What is this fucking weapon or power? Seize your future promise, open the gate, and become the ruler you were destined to be. Started glowing in his hand only. Ooh, that's very golden. Is some there? Can hear me? At last. Who's there? Show yourself. If only I could. Alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Then you are the guardian of the city's great power. I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire, to remake worlds. That's a tall claim. Is that so? Toothy smile. Ha 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 ha. Fascinating. Name your price then, for my desire is the world itself. He would also be smiling. Yes, yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of your rule. Of our rule, never mind. He's inserting himself a little much. Yeah, that's... Promise, why? Because he's fucking scheming and wants the power. Because Salul is not blind. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... But in exchange? But in exchange? Okay. Alright. What's your thoughts, Aaronville? Aaronville is ready to set off. Ready to get underway? Yup. Then present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Dawntrail is a wonder in its own right. Oh my god, we get to walk on the bridge? I thought it would be too long for that. This gate is barred to all save those with express permission from one of the Dawn servants. Look at what I have, dum-dum. Yeah, not so cool now anymore, are you? Signed by Vawuk Lamat herself. My apologies, sir, if you would wait here for just a moment. I imagine it's quite the ordeal to open the doors. They are gigantic. I love that armor set though. I wonder if it's the if it's a dungeon. Oh, this is my favorite leitmotif. Dawn of a New Era or whatever the fuck it's called. It always gets me so fucking pumped to explore something new. Jesus, that's a long bridge.
Shall we then?
Denmark is right there on the other side. For sure. Oh no, we don't get to traverse the bridge. Now we're in Central to North America.
On the far side of that great bridge unfolded the wilds of Cenote, where the sun guides in the Cenote. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered.
Oh, this is where the fucking
Embracing this opportunity,
Blue Magic tribe is.
Vow Kona supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope,
Kitty up, partner.
and ambition.
For sure. Arthur. We're going to Cenote, Arthur. They have mangoes.
My home, Yasulani, lies past Cenote. It will be a long journey, but the railroad should make it easier.
Alright.
As for the way to the train station, let's ride these fellows, shall we?
Oh, they're fucking freaky looking. Cool. Damn. With the fucking steel guitar and the BGM and everything. Goddamn. Ah. Short on Ronic? Ronique, I guess. Afraid so. If one will suffice, I'll have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need two, then you'll have to wait. I think one is good enough for both of us. I don't weigh that much. The Ronique have been acting strangely of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out a few fit for Renton has proven bothersome work. Oh my god, are they all gonna have like these little southern twangs? Is that the idea with how these are written? I guess we'll see in the first voiced cutscene. God, they're fucking scary looking. They're usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear to be unhealthy either, but much has changed since last I was here. Potato mouths, yeah, for sure. Not the best start to our journey. I think we can share one of those. I think it can carry both of us. I'm just gonna be real. Still, the train station isn't far. Seeing as we aren't in a hurry, let's go on foot. Oh, it's over yonder, I can see it. About that, sir. As well-traveled as you look, it's not only the Runique that have been giving us trouble. Other wildlife has shown signs of aggression too. A merchant should be returning soon with one of our beasts. Stick around till they do, and I'll see you both on Runique for a safer trip. Your offer is most appreciated, but I don't think my friend here is particularly concerned about the wildlife. Yeah, I will murder anything. But the Runique, Erenville, the Runique! Haha, if this is your first time in Shaloni, I can understand your enthusiasm. It'd be a shame not to ride one at least once while you're here. Fair point. If we're to give you the authentic Shaloni experience, I suppose it's worth the wait. Right, change of plans. There's a small town nearby. We can pass the time there while we wait. Take it you're heading to... They gotta chill with these names. Heading to Husotawi, then. I'll have a man bring the Runique over there. Just mind yourself around the drunkards and troublemakers, eh? Easy, no problem. It's chunky, a lot of meat on them bones. Last time I was here, it was little more than a camp with a shop or three. It's a proper town now. Well, yeah, there's still a coup. Yeah, that's true.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Yeah. Complete with a saloon and everything. Even in, like, Eorzean script, I can read that shit. Because of the double O.
Now hold on a minute.
Oh my god, they're gonna have a southern drawl, all of them.
Some sort of trouble.
I can't believe this game.
I'm talking to you, you old bastard.
I can't believe this game.
Give me strength.
This is Final Fantasy XIV. If anyone was still confused about which game we're playing.
For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Damn, this boy's got a mouth.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the Deputy Chief of the Dust Watch.
Alright. New tab, temerity. Excessive confidence or boldness. Audacity. Ah, okay. I'm gonna start using that instead of audacity, just to sound more well-read.
And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny?
Oh. Oh.
They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
I'd heard the peacekeeping force had been formed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Still can't get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
The fuck are these characters?
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
I love this zone. This is the stupidest shit they've ever given us in like a good way. This is fun. This slaps. Get her done.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Alright.
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekua. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch.
The Dust Watch. I see.
Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time.
No
Lest
kiss.
You hurt my feelings.
Mwah.
Fine. If that's how it's gonna be.
Oh, we're gonna have a fucking... We're gonna have ourselves a draw at high noon. Oh.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Hey, I was wondering where you were.
Is that?
Watch this dude be quicker to draw a lance than someone firing a fucking gun. Somehow.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
What?
Hey! What are you doing, Zekua? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Arthur.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Okay. Oh, damn. Took off running.
You want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekua is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends. But for good measure, I'll have the men keep an eye on him.
Yes, you do that.
Alright.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
I love that everyone here is a machinist. This is just what happens when you create a collective of machinists. This organically happens. This is just a machinist main free company. Oh my god, I love the Cactuar sign. Do you see it in the background?
Expecting to see your faces among the crowd. Talk is rife, there's a new Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Lightning from 12?
Aye. The contest is over.
Or 13, yeah.
And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shaktural.
Was it an
What
NPC
brings
or
you
something
north?
else? No belong pink hair. Ooh, I missed that.
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
He really is just a tourist. How very like you.
Gulul Jaja compensated me rather generously
My
for
God.
our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
The fucking detail on his spear is crazy. The graphical update is nuts.
But for now, I shall be moving on.
My god, the spear looks so good now with the new texture.
Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
Cactus. I'm gonna be real. My favorite soft drink and my favorite ice cream is cactus.
We don't serve
Cactus
Sabotender
is such a refreshing flavor. Oh. What did he have instead of Sabotender then? He always gets confused. Maybe it just means cactus. He just doesn't know the difference. No sooner do we set out than we run into excitement. At least no one was hurt. This Dust Watch has their work cut out for them. For as long as I can remember, all disputes, big or small, were settled by dueling. The peoples of Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye, and for better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most would sooner not risk their lives, though, it encouraged parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion. The Dust Watch was likely established by supporters of Quana, preferring peace be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things considered. If things ever got out of hand, the Lance Guard would be forced to step in. What freedom they have now would be lost under the Zeral Jaw's authority. All of which is to say that, unless a lengthy stay in a jailhouse appeals to you, be mindful of how you handle your arms in town. What do we get? Sweet muffin. Sure. We can now Aetheryte travel here as well. Erinville would rather not dither about for long. I should like to think that the stableman has arrived with the Runique by now. I'll go ahead and check. If you still want to have a look around, then be my guest. Come and find us when you've had your fill. I mean, I'll have plenty of time to check this out later. At least that's my reasoning. Hello. The friend, I take it? Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Unruly wildlife's not the only source of recent distress, I'm afraid. Also been a rise in robberies targeting merchants. As a result, we've got a lengthy list of folks wanting to use our Runique. Which is why I have to ask you to stop at the Cenote Springs. That's fine, of course, but why haven't the Dust Watch dealt with this banditry? Kamaka and his fellows are doing what they can, but they reckon the bandits are operating as a gang. Rounding them all up's easier said than done. If you have anything of value, you'll want to take care. Thank you for the warning. We'll be sure to stay vigilant. Right then, if you're ready to set off, I'll see you on your way. Yes. Ready? Then settle up. Your friend seems to know the way, so I won't bother giving you directions. Yes, let's go. I get a little baby one. Oh my god, this also better be an unlockable mount. I get a little baby bison. I continue to be struck by how much Shaloni has changed. That town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. With few reliable opportunities to replenish water supplies, travelers turned to Nopalitanders. Not just for the water in their stems, mind, their fruits are also said to be nutritious and delicious. Oh, they have bombs out here. See the hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it's brimming with cerulean. The eruption of flames within make for a spectacle, inspiring cautionary tales for people who wander too close. In Wallaki, that's the name! In Wallaki, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. Wallaki is the tribe that invented blue magic in the story. I was hoping we'd be able to visit them this expansion. Oh yeah, I'll check that out. Thank you. No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. They really are short and unique. Now then. This is Sheshenewezi Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Cenote. People travel here from all over hoping to find their fortune. The change come to Husutawi was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years since I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay visit to an old friend of my mentor. Iate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from our village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tural. I can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. In any case, let us see if we can find her. Her blue hair should make her easy to spot. Another etherite already. Holy shit, the size of these maps though. God damn. Excuse me, what was that horse noise part of the BGM? Because I didn't see anyone on a fucking horse mount. A wild choice, if true. Don't have me on Discord? It might be back when I like wiped a ton of stuff like a few years ago. Like 3 or 4 years ago. Because I was compromised. On Twitter? Yeah. The blue-haired Shatana. Are they inside the... Oh no, there she is. Just look for the giant group of people. Hello, you're very cute. Yes, I'm Iate, and who might you be? He is my friend. Could it be? Goodness, it is. Aaronville, yes. He fucking hates his old name. A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Really? Only 3? I suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while, living as long as we do. Well, this is Iate. He's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet you. Never thought I'd see the day when you traveled with company. You really have grown. Elenishpaya. That's the first time we've heard the name in full. Is that what they call you here? Alright. I was born Elenishpaya. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner, one that adheres to the Eastern Vieira conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. Sure. Homecoming. You know, I've been thinking of paying the old stamping grounds, because rabbits. Funny. The old stamping grounds to visit myself. It would be good to see Kausia again. Yeah. Fucking, I can't wait for someone to say that in a cutscene so I know how to say it. He's the finest archer I know. Elenishpaya's mother and mentor. Ooh, mom too. We didn't know that. Every time I dropped by, she'd treat us to a veritable feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. You're impressive with the bow too, Yate, even among the Cenote. Oh, I couldn't compare to Kausia, but her skill at arms pales in comparison to her knowledge of nature. That's what earned her a place among Galul Jaja's traveling companions, after all. Oh, she's the Vera we've seen in the flashbacks. Wow. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after Elenishpaya was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Oh, how you would cry and beg for her to take you along. It must have been hard on you. Yate, please. What? We're all friends here, aren't we? No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy, a ploy to goad me into experiencing the wider world. But it was real, and we found it. We sure did. You found it? As a part of the rite of succession, I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing! Oh, she'll be thrilled! And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. We get to know Erenville a little better. That makes me happy. Well, we should be on our way. Thank you so much for stopping by. Give my best to Kausia. Help! I need help! Oh, we got interrupted there fast. What's that about? We'll investigate. Please wait here. I will paint a wiener on their forehead. Watch out. Oh. Loading into another cutscene immediately? Nope. We just teleported slightly to the left. That's kind of funny. What do we have here? What's this? Is this gang harassing an old woman? I will paint wieners onto them. No doubt these are the infamous local bandits. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. It's Namika, Wuklamat's nursemaid. Yeah, I thought she looked familiar. Erenville, Bibiku. Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. I can just bring up my brush once and you all are just deleted. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh yeah? Hold on, did he say this is Wuklamat's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss, we'll deal with this. Please, you have to give it back. I'm going after Namika. This lot I leave to you. That's okay, I'll paint these guys out of existence. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. We can deal with them later. First we need to put this one in the dirt. Okay. Good luck, idiot. That sword is cool, though. That's a cool model. Oh man, they even give me time to do my painting. Hey, buddies. Mind if I just fucking delete you real quick? We're dead if the boss finds out. Yeah. Tough cookie. Alright. Where did they go? Bunch of fucking oh, that's a hunt train for sure. Bunch of scary ceruleum-infused creatures everywhere. No shot, that's not a hunt mark. It is. Yeah, cool. Alright, there's the gang. Thank you. I don't know what I would have done without you. The bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. You said they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wuklamat. I see. Close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? With the right of succession ended and Wuklamat crowned the next Dawn-servant, she is ready to stand on her own. I told her as much, and of my plans to return home to Iasulani. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. It filled me with such joy. I wanted everyone to know. Everyone to see this wonderful gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name, if only they had left me that bracelet. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're getting that bracelet back. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. I can assure you no harm will come to us. BBQ will make certain of that, if for sure. We're on a bit of a different level from these chumps. I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint, lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well, to be sure all proceeds as it should. Fine. I don't know what to say. I can see why Wuklamat put so much faith in you both. Yeah. Before anything else, let's see her back to Sheshinawezi Springs. She'll be safer in town, and with Iate there to keep an eye on her, we should have nothing to worry about. Thank you, both of you. No problem. I'll just teleport. I'm lazy. Aaronville told me what happened, and you needn't worry about Namika. If those bandits should find us, I'll kick up a fuss and see them driven off. That bracelet meant everything to her, and those bastards wouldn't even care if they knew. Makes me sick. But at least she's safe, and I know you'll set things right. Sure thing. Braced for trouble. Aaronville's composed demeanor belies his eagerness to help Namika. Alright, let's go and recover that bracelet. While I have nothing but contempt for these bandits, as this involves a gift from Wuklamat, we must be mindful how our actions might reflect upon her. I doubt Namika would find joy in the return of said gift if lives were taken in the process. If it comes to violence, I ask that you stop short of killing them. The rest we can leave to the Dustwatch. Fine. Well now, that makes me think you're strong. Really strong. Are you? Actions speak for me. Lest you misunderstand, I'm not questioning your abilities. As a matter of fact, the silence is the sort of response I'd expect from a peerless warrior. See? I know how to handle myself. If your curiosity has been sated, then please indulge mine. Is there anything you can tell us about these bandits? Let's see. Well, of late there's been talk about some unsavory types coming and going from Tonatenyawi to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. Now that ceruleum extraction is big business, no one wants to waste their time picking at dried up veins there. Sounds like a perfect lair for bandits. Not to mention that the one with the bracelet fled in that direction. So he'll be investigating the place. I can let the Dustwatch know if you like. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. There's something I'd like to ascertain, if you've no objections. Right then, let's be off. Hell yeah. Oh, so yeah, unconventional mount animals in like D&D settings and stuff is very fun. I've had a similar experience as a player using a giant boar as a mount. That was a lot of fun. I know my partner Sana also had an experience like that, using it was like a gnome, I think? Using like a mountain goat as a mount, and she would hold the horns of the goat like it was like a custom bike. And I still think that aesthetically is like such a fun idea. Alright, we found the old mining town. I presume. It seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. I'll go in and, what was it? Short of killing everyone? We'll do that. Ooh, that's the same sword that, shit, what's his name? Paladin quests. Like, A something. Anyway. They've made no attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dustwatch not have noticed by now? A question for another time. First we must find the bracelets. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. If you would go and have a look around, I'll keep watch for trouble. Sure. Yeah, in Cider Spider's words, mad 'cause small. Oh yeah, before I forget, our little guy. I want to summon our little guy. Wrong little guy. This is the little guy. Look at the little guy. Wow. Alright. Destination. Bandits will not notice you here. You can safely eavesdrop on any inside. As you lean in to listen, you begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Dunno where we'd be without him, probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust watch off our backs, ha. Hey, watch what you say. The winds get a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold-shitting alpaca, am I right? Ha 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 ha. Damn, a little bit of corruption is probably that fucking, the dickhead we saw in town. The smug bastard. Also, allow me to pick up that ether current real quick. I don't know if it's the sheriff or if they're both just like officers, but the tan dude with like the white hair, or very light hair if nothing else. You can safely eavesdrop. It is getting hot in my office. Jesus Christ. As you lean in to listen, a familiar voice rings out through the wall. Let me out of here, you bastard. Shut your mouth, you sniveling little brat. Make me. I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You tell him he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Alright. So not exactly jail. Also that one is aggro to that player, weirdly enough. The bandits will not notice you. You can safely eavesdrop. As you lean in to listen, you hear someone entering the room on the other side. I've brought back a prize you're gonna love, boss. Have a look at this bracelet. Beautiful, ain't it? But it was made by a famous artisan. You idiot! How are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here, your reward, and don't bring me this kind of grief again. I won't, boss, thank you. Ooh. Hey, Erangel. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. So, were you able to learn anything? Their leader is a man of the Dust Watch. That would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. And you say they gave the bracelet to him. It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else of note? Yeah, the little dude. Been kidnapped. Koa, that's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? And you say they threatened to take him to speak with the Vulture, their leader's alias, no doubt. Fitting for a man who preys on the helpless. Well then, not only do we have a better idea of who's behind the recent rash of robberies in Husatawi, but we also know he has the bracelet. Retrieving it without bloodshed will prove difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. I'll storm their hideout, I can take them, which is not untrue. The direct approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. Wihuta is the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. He could claim that we're criminals in all of this, and no few people would believe him. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here, Luataninyawasa. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. Okay. You're really putting me through the ringer with these names, though. I want people to know that I'm trying my best. And that's just gonna have to do. And hopefully there will be voiced cutscenes that will be somewhat corrective for me. We can only hope. Oh, we can see the silhouette of the bridge from here. That's really cool. Another cerulean deposit. Nepali tender. Oh my god. No, that's a Sabo tender. That's quite unique looking. How about that? These little freaks. Hello again, Aaronville. If we're to retrieve the bracelet without conflict, it won't be done barging in through the front door. We'll have to lure him out. To do that, we'll have to avail ourselves of Yeehaw, dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients I can sample, and a sample of their feces, I can create an attractant that resembles the scent when burned. We can then lure the Yeehaw into the bandit's hideout, flushing out the vulture and his gang. Then while they're content with our flying friends, we can sneak in and search for the bracelet. I'm afraid I must ask that you collect the excrement. While you see to that, I will go and procure the remaining ingredients. Alright, convenient for you, but we'll ride. And before you say anything, I do not ask this because of any aversion to feces. It would simply be easier for me to find the specific species of wild plants we require. Here, take these 3 pouches. See them filled, and I will handle the rest. Fine. Hello again. Finished already, are we? Here's some shit for you. Excellent, this will do nicely. All that's left is to mix the feces with the tumblecloth fibers, dried nopali tender root, and a generous helping of animal fat. Come, let's get back to Tonatenyawi. I'm trying guys, I'm trying so hard. Everything's ready, time to set our plan into motion. I'll take the silver pieces, thank you. Aaronville's gaze is fixed on the bandits' hideouts. A fair number of appear to be gathered inside. Now's our chance. I will keep watch from here. The attractant I leave to you. Toss it into the bonfire near the middle of town. And the Yeehaw will come soon after. I'll do my best. I don't think we have much in terms of abilities to look forward to until we get our level 100 capstone, which should be a nice little treat. As a max level capstone ability should be. Get that on there. We'll let all hell break loose. What's that smell? Uh-oh, stinky. Ah, that reeks. What did you put in the fire? Wasn't me, I swear. Ah, did something die? Someone want to explain what that ungodly stench is to me? Yeah, we guessed correctly, it's this guy. I don't think that's a difficult guess though, but... Boss, over there. Like the fucking... that one clip. Huh? Sea of Thieves clip was like, Captain, look! This might be a rough night for you guys. I like that this was our plan without bloodshed. Ah, so the smokes what drew them here. I swear when I find out who did this... I'd say our friends have stirred up enough trouble. Time to retrieve the bracelets. Hey, what's going on out there? I'm still in here in case you've forgotten. Sit tight, we'll be back for you. What? You gotta get me out of here now! They're gonna kill me! I'm begging you, please! Shh, they'll hear you. Too late. Shit, who was that? Yeah, it cost us a golden opportunity, unfortunately. Are you going to help me or what? The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. There he is. There's the little dickhead. Thanks, I owe you one. For a moment there I thought you might actually leave me behind. Nah, we wouldn't do that. All that effort, and not to show for it. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have had the balls to take on the vulture. No need to apologize. We were planning to save you, eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? Nah. Sorry. I'm just having fun with you, but I do appreciate the help. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? One and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, he serves as deputy chief of the Dust Watch. That would explain why the bandits were so confident they could avoid capture. You're trying to get back something the Vulture stole, right? Let me help. It's the least I can do after you bailed me out back there. I have an idea where he's hid his cash. Reckon he's headed there right now, too. We can go together. I've got a score to settle with him myself. I don't doubt that you do, but we need to know what it is first. Will you tell us? Right, so Those bandits at Tonatanyawi, they're called the Daybreakers, and it was me and my friends that founded the group. But it wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by the mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. Right, and like vigilantes. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. With a duel. I see. By the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. And we made damn sure they did, every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. Then about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Everyone was afraid of him, so they did his bidding without question. But when he showed them how they could make a fortune, easily, that was when he really won them over. Now the Daybreakers is nothing but a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on people, on the people it created to protect. It was created to protect. I talked it over with my friends, Quicana and Lewin, and they all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel. And he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But the day came, he showed up with the Dust Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. With them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dust Watch. And that's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No sooner had I stepped out of town than the Vulture's minions caught me by surprise. They took me prisoner, then, well, you know the rest. You said the Dust Watch... Oh, kom in. Godnatt, varsågod. Du kan stänga helt om du vill. Okay. Are they all working for the Vulture then? No, not all of them. The sheriff, Kimaka, he's as honest as they come. A staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it were my word against the deputy chief's, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this Vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover Namika's bracelet. What do you think? I think yes. For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? All I ask is that you hear me out, but not here. I'll be waiting for you at Shishinawezi Springs. I guess we can decide what to do after he gives us the pitch. All right. This is where he hides his loot. I expect he'll show up soon. Level 97. Law of the Land. Nice little thumbnail. Arendelle looks expectantly for Wihute. Well, well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Yeah, he moves the spoils in cerulean barrels, where no one would think to look. They're mixed in with regular shipments of fuel to Tuliolal, where they're sold off. You said he stole a bracelet of yours, right? If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get that, to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that business, given the provenance of the piece. No, I'll wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. I wasn't sure what to make of you after Husatawi, but I'm glad to see you're more than an impulsive child. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit. But there's a chance, no, but there's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with a hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to Husatawi would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. And using that will expose him as a criminal. There is no way to tell if Wihuta is carrying the bracelet, but regardless, there'll be time enough to find it once he's behind bars. But won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, he'll try, and that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. A duel? That approach didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. True, but unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. That way he won't be able to wriggle out of it like before. Every man, woman and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, okay. Whack duel. What's important is that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. The plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? As long as we get the bracelet back, I guess. Yeah, this sounds a little dodgy, but you do you. That bracelet's really important to you, huh? Don't worry, I'll see to it that you get it back. If you're satisfied, then so am I. I knew I could count on you. I was seen in Tonatanyawi, so it's probably best if I stay and search the barrels. Then you're with me. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you, but you managed to overpower me. Even if he suspects a trap, he won't be able to resist taking the bait. You'll want to buy your friend as much time as possible, and make your way to Husatawi. Once you've got the vulture there, I'll take care of the rest. Alright then, let's get to it. Oh, I can't stream for too much longer, but I want to find a nice break-off point in the story. I'd like to see if we can finish this plan first, if possible. Hello, Wihuta. You will never guess what just happened to me. The Yehehesia were likely that Shatona's doing. What's his angle? And then there's the brat. It's past time I dealt with him. Wihuta is oblivious to your presence. Perhaps a gentle poke will get his attention. I will do a little poke. What's this? Ah, an unfamiliar face in these parts. Have you need of the dust watch, sir? What? Sikoa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends freed from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. You have my sincerest thanks, sir. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Wehute is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with the quest objectives. Yes. Let's take the scenic route. Small talk. Something the matter? If not, then please lead on. About Cenote Springs. Not that this is an appropriate time for me to play tour guide, but if you insist. Cenote Springs is home to a thriving cerulean mining industry. The prospect of easy coin has attracted some undesirables, though. You say so. Is this the place? I don't see him. Whoops, silly me, this isn't the right place. I see. Very well, lead on. Lamau. There's gold in these fields. Blue gold. Best be wary of the beasts in these parts. They may prefer to snack on cerulean, but for you, I reckon they'd make an exception. Fair enough. Is this the place then? I could have sworn I left him here. Is this some sort of joke? Of all the... Let's keep moving. I'm so sorry, sir. I'm doing my best, sir. This better be the place. Oh, now I remember. My patience is wearing awfully thin, sir. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I would both dearly regret. I will kill you if you don't watch it. No. Oh, okay. No, I am... Oh, I'm allowed to be mounted. Okay, perfect. I wish I knew that sooner. It would have saved a lot of time. Tell me about cactus. Unless you'd rather feed you one... Unless you'd rather I feed you one raw, needles and all, cut the chit-chat. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Might be. Ah, there he is. Sorry about that. Alright, where is he? Right here. I don't see him anywhere. Where is Zakoa? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. Confound it, he must have escaped. That's it, I've had it with these games, and I've had it with you. Hey Wehute, you looking for me? If you want to place me under arrest, you'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Alright, let the show begin, I guess. I saw little me in the background there for a second.
Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag!
And my axe.
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Cenote Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyollal. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vow Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Oopsie daisy.
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
You would have had to arrest yourself. What a fucking line.
What's the meaning of this, Wuhute?
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
Uh-huh.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Oh my god, people are so excited about a duel. They're just like, yay, gunfire.
Wuhute, I challenge you to a duel.
Violence, yippee.
The winner is right, the loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it!
Yeah, get his ass.
Let your pistols do the talking! Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? Huh. A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this. Come on, Zekawa! Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
If it's just rubber bullets, then fucking...
Be quiet. Just watch.
let them. Yeah. Of course, the tumbleweed, very important. Part of the aesthetic. Nice touch to make the barrel roll just a little bit. Hello? Excuse me? Hello? Little guy?
Oh, you little shit!
Sick. This is...
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
This is what machinists think they look like. Machinist mains.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
Yeah, they're shooting rubber bullets. They confirmed that the duels are not lethal, which I find very goofy.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up. But please, let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits. But Yeehaw drew first. Far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Damn.
As are your friends.
Ah, you're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you.
Yeehaw. Yeehaw, sir. Yeehaw.
But to think that Yeehaw had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Cenote.
Cenote.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zekoa? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
Here, this was Vawuklamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
It sure was.
Yes. A person very dear to her.
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the Vulture.
No probby. I guess we're going on a train next. What do you say, Arnville? That ended up being rather more complicated than expected, but all's well that ends well. Phew, finally it's over. I couldn't have brought him to justice without your help. I don't know how I'll ever repay you. With wild banana blend, apparently. Our next quest is on track. Yes, we're definitely getting on a train. This is another just very big zone. Not as big, I feel, but still very big. This is a perfectly good cutoff point for tonight's stream. And we'll start tomorrow getting on a train once I'm done with the edits of today's streams. I think we have like 4 streams in the chamber ready to be uploaded once they're edited. Don't want to upload more than 1 a day. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you had a comfy one. I'll see you when I see you, and until then, take care.